Workers inspect discarded bike tires in open scrapyard, beginning documented dismantling process today. Technicians separate individual bike tires from scrap piles for controlled recycling preparation stages. Sorted bike tires are organized outdoors, ensuring clear material flow throughout recycling operations. Damaged bike tires are cut into sections for easier transport and processing. Bike tire scrap zones are clearly defined, maintaining strict recycling material separation. Final inspections ensure bike tires are free from contaminants before transport. Bike tires are moved toward loading areas, preparing for transportation phase. Prepared bike tire scrap awaits transport under open daylight conditions. Bike tires are stabilized for safe movement during upcoming transportation stages. Scrapyard organization completes initial dismantling phase for recycled bike tires. Transport trucks arrive to collect bike tire scrap from yard. Bike tire scrap is loaded carefully onto trucks for regulated transport. Loaded trucks carry bike tires, maintaining product-specific recycling traceability. Truck convoy begins transporting bike tire scrap toward processing facility. Bike tire scrap moves steadily through transportation network under compliance rules. Bike tire scrap arrives at recycling facility exterior for intake staging. Designated zones receive bike tire scrap before processing begins. Unloading places bike tire scrap into controlled exterior staging areas. Verification confirms bike tire scrap readiness for conveyor intake scheduling. Transportation phase concludes with bike tire scrap awaiting processing entry. Bike tire scrap is reorganized outdoors, preparing for controlled conveyor intake sequencing. Staged bike tire scrap waits outdoors, ensuring strict compliance with intake protocols. Final inspections confirm bike tire scrap condition before entering processing systems. Bike tire scrap approaches conveyor systems, initiating mechanical processing phase. Conveyors receive bike tire scrap, maintaining continuous and regulated flow. Bike tire scrap moves through interior conveyors under controlled industrial conditions. Mechanical rollers begin breaking down bike tire scrap into manageable forms. Shredders process bike tire scrap, reducing size for further transformation stages. Shredded bike tire scrap advances towards sorting and refinement systems. Sorting systems refine bike tire scrap into consistent processing streams. Urged conveyors consolidate bike tire scrap for intensified processing. Bike tire scrap moves steadily, maintaining uninterrupted processing rhythm. Secondary shredding further refines bike tire scrap for transformation readiness. Human oversight ensures bike tire scrap consistency during mechanical processing. Processed bike tire scrap approaches transition zones for next phase. Bike tire scrap enters enclosed systems, signaling shift toward transformation stages. Temporary holding stabilizes bike tire scrap flow before transformation. Bike tire scrap resumes movement, continuing systematic processing sequence. Original bike tire shapes are fully broken down into recyclable fragments. Scrap processing phase ends with bike tire material prepared for transformation. Processed bike tire scrap enters thermal systems, beginning irreversible material transformation under controlled heat. Heat breaks down bike tire scrap, altering structure for reusable material recovery. Transformed bike tire material circulates within reactors, separating usable compounds from waste. Technicians oversee bike tire material transformation, ensuring stable and safe processing conditions. Transformed bike tire material exits reactors, moving toward controlled cooling stages. Cooling systems gradually stabilize transformed bike tire material after thermal processing. Solidification converts transformed bike tire material into stable raw industrial forms. Raw bike tire material advances along conveyors during controlled cooling progression. Visual checks confirm raw bike tire material meets consistency requirements. Prepared bike tire material transitions toward shaping and refinement systems. Shaping equipment forms bike tire material into standardized production-ready sheets. Formed bike tire material sheets stabilize before final preparation stages. Stacked bike tire material sheets await precise cutting and molding operations. Cutting systems size bike tire material accurately for component manufacturing. Prepared bike tire material sections advance toward molding zones. Molding presses shape bike tire material into functional tread components. Molded bike tire components cool gradually before assembly operations. Cooled bike tire components are organized, signaling readiness for assembly. Bike tire components enter assembly preparation phase inside manufacturing facility. Transformation phase concludes with bike tire components ready for assembly. Bike tire components are aligned carefully, preparing for structured assembly operations. Assembly machines position bike tire materials onto forming structures with precision. Multiple bike tire layers combine gradually, forming a complete tire structure. Partially assembled bike tires stabilize before entering final shaping phase. Shaping presses finalize bike tire form to exact dimensional specifications. Uncured bike tires advance toward curing systems for strength development. Curing chambers strengthen bike tires through controlled heat and pressure cycles. Cured bike tires emerge with durable tread patterns and structural integrity. Initial inspections check cured bike tires for surface and structural consistency. Cured bike tires proceed toward finishing and inspection stations. Finishing machines trim excess material from bike tires precisely. Finished bike tires cool naturally before final quality verification. Inspectors examine bike tires carefully, ensuring compliance with manufacturing standards. Proved bike tires transition from inspection into controlled storage flow. Finished bike tires are stacked in storage under monitored conditions. Storage phase begins, holding completed bike tires before distribution. Logistics planning prepares bike tires for upcoming dispatch operations. Bike tires are prepared for dispatch, using standardized transport supports. Bike tires advance toward loading docks for outbound transportation. Dispatch staging completes preparation of bike tires for market delivery. Finished bike tires wait in dispatch zone under controlled handling conditions. Workers secure bike tire pallets, ensuring stability during long-distance transportation. Bike tire pallets are transferred carefully onto outbound transport vehicles. Final dispatch checks confirm bike tires are ready for shipment. Dispatch phase begins as bike tires leave manufacturing facility. Transport vehicles carry bike tires steadily toward regional market distribution centers. Bike tires arrive at distribution center, marking transition to market phase. Unloading operations place bike tires into market-side handling areas. Bike tires are organized at distribution facility, ready for commercial allocation. Distribution holding phase stabilizes bike tires before retail deployment. Bike tires move from distribution storage toward final retail destinations. Retail transport delivers bike tires through commercial routes efficiently. Bike tires arrive at market facility, completing transportation sequence. Market inspection confirms bike tires meet delivery and quality expectations. Acceptance procedures complete bike tire entry into commercial inventory. Bike tires are presented for sale, marking completion of recycling transformation journey. Recycled bike tires stand ready for real-world use by consumers. This process demonstrates closed-loop recycling applied to bike tires. Bike tire recycling links waste recovery directly to sustainable manufacturing output. The documentary concludes with bike tires fully restored